Hello, my dear Pisces. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. In a reading in the order of birthdays, and this time I wish happy birthday to Leo. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a 4 elements pick a card reading up. What will happen for me in August for the full members to this channel? And how can I refine my goals to achieve my true potential is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I used the Steampunk Tarot with Barbara Moore for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Queen of Swords together with the Tower. So I feel the Queen of Swords has taken some kind of decision that led to the Tower. When the Queen of Swords make a decision, she usually makes it upon logic. From this person's point of view, it was necessary. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Magician together with the Tower. So I think the Queen of Swords saw the Magician and didn't trust the Magician, which led to the Tower. We'll see more about this story. Here the Magician is holding the sword. Okay, so it's people not really talking to each other about the things that really matter. So a lot of things are left unspoken, and it makes people start to suspect things, like they start to read between the lines of what's not being said, and then things really become, distorted, because we can only guess what's on another person's mind or what they're doing when we are not around, and sometimes we guess totally wrong, and sometimes we are right, but we can't know. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. Ace of Pentacles. It seems like the Divine thinks it's still a chance for this situation. Maybe there's some misunderstandings. Or this person sees a chance, but they feel misunderstood. So 6 elements, 3 of Swords, heartbroken even. Tower, that you didn't trust them. Okay. So I'm feeling like a real, heartbreak, and it's going up from my heart to my throat. So really, it seems genuine. It seems like the person really feels heartbroken. It's not like magician tricks. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today, and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Pisces viewers. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. I will tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So, this is the person's most likely action and the evolution of the relationship. This is what they would want to have happen. A judgment. They wish that you would know the truth. So that's what I'm feeling. They wish that you would know the truth. But then it would have been easier to also tell the truth. But maybe they didn't tell the truth initially. It was something they kept to themselves about their hurt, their pain, what they were doing, what was going on in their life. And then you had, the Tower moment, Queen of Swords Tower moment, and ended the situation or said that you didn't believe them anymore. And after that, they told you the truth, but it's too little too late, is what I'm seeing from your perspective. But they say, I'm telling the truth. Okay. Most likely action, 5 of Cups. You probably have said no to them in a very strict kind of way. So with the 5 of Cups here, they don't believe that you will ever say yes again. Okay. their intentions. Ace of Swords, again, telling the truth. Feelings, King of Swords. So they feel a little bit cold. They feel judged, as they have been judged so many times. So I have heard it all before. I know what you think of me. And they know that they are not that person, but they can't let their heart out and let you stomp on it. So that's how it is from their perspective here. So with the King of Swords, they're kind of closing their heart to you as you have closed your heart to them with the Queen of Swords, with your logic conclusion. This is their logic conclusion. I spoke the truth and yet you didn't believe me. And here we have how they view you. Page of Pentacles. I think you have gone through a recent transformation. You weren't suspicious in the same way before, or you weren't as strong with your suspicions, or you didn't follow it up with action. So it's different if we are constantly saying, oh, you can't be trusted, you're always running around doing stuff like this and that, but we don't do anything about it, then we're just like a teethless lion. But recently you got yourself some teeth and you put action behind your words. But you're a beginner with being this judgmental person, so you might not always get it right, because when we start something as a beginner, we usually go to the extreme. So they see you as a beginner with this, and that you haven't got it all right, like you didn't know everything, or you have decided upon something that's partially wrong. Okay. And this is how they view the relationship. They say there's no communication, or not enough communication, or not honest communication. It's more like being diplomatic, or saying the things that we think will, when we are scared of getting hurt by another person, we might act really cool, but that's not really the truth. So we act cool, a little bit quick with our mouth, possibly polite, but in a way a little bit sarcastic. So that's the energy I'm feeling here. We just try to not get hurt. So we're not revealing too much of ourselves to the other person, yet staying polite, but in a way not as polite, because the undercurrent of this is pretty like bitchy in a way. So I think maybe both of you are doing this. This is what they would want to have happen. And we see the Hermit here. So they kind of accepted that you won't come back, or you won't love them again. That you have judged them in this way, and this is how you see them, and they are never going to be able to change your perspective. With the Hermit, it doesn't seem like they're replacing you with someone else, or there's not someone else taking your place. At least they might still be surrounded with people, but that piece of them they keep to themselves. Maybe they don't want a repetition of this going down again. This kind of, as from their perspective, misunderstanding. The most likely action is the Queen of Wands together with Six of Pentacles. So this is a little bit more grown up. It's a person that whenever they meet you, they try to be nice, ask about your day, or ask about how's school, how's work, how's your family, how's your this, how's your that. Trying to be friendly, trying to rise above. Okay. But underneath it all, they feel very hurt by this judgment that you made, because it feels like it's unfair to them. But they feel as if they have come to a point where there's no use in telling you anymore that this is the case. It's better to, keep it to themselves. And here we have the Hierophant together with Two of Pentacles. So it's almost like they let up to the divine to give them justice, or to tell you the truth. Them themselves is kind of bicycling out in loneliness here. Okay, so we'll clarify a little bit. Because this looks kind of as if they could come and just fix it, but it seems as if you're sometimes when we have, let's say that you discovered the topic of narcissism, and the only way to deal with narcissism is to never speak to the person ever again. But this person wasn't a narcissist, maybe, we just say, from their perspective, they are not a narcissist. But they will never be able to tell you what was really going on, because you have decided to never speak to the narcissist again. So this is the kind of, I'm not saying it's exact this situation, it's just something similar to this that has been going on, and therefore they feel they don't have a chance to get justice. And it's like they're waving the white flag and say, okay, so you think I'm this person, it's okay, I won't try to change your mind anymore. Clarify the Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. They want reconciliation. So even if they act like the King of Swords says, if you want to keep your misunderstanding, fine, I won't try to change your mind. That's their logic decision, but their emotional decision, they have put logic over heart here. This is the place for the heart. They are logic, but we can see Six of Cups, they really, underneath it all, they want to reconcile. Clarify the King of Swords, what they feel. Ace of Pentacles, they want a new beginning with you. Clarify Page of Pentacles, how they view you. King of Wands, as you are ruling your kingdom with an, iron fist, and you know what's right, and you're not going to budge. So kind of like that. So they have respect for you. They just feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you don't know the whole story. Clarify the Two of Swords, how they view the relationship. Nine of Pentacles, like everyone's single here in some way, or need to take care of themselves. There's not really an exchange of fulfilling one's needs. Nine, we're living, trying to take care of ourselves and make the best life we can with what we have. Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, so they're waiting for you alone and not really moving on. So even if they kind of logically try to tell themselves that this is over and there's no point in waiting, they are waiting. They live a good life. Nine and Seven of Pentacles show that they're putting good effort into their life, but maybe they have one piece missing, and that's you. Clarify the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands. So here comes in these pages again. They know that you don't want to get hurt, and that's the reason to why you don't allow them to come near you or explain themselves. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. They will want to help you and heal you and, be there for you and let you rage about this, let you talk about your childhood, let you talk about all the times when you've been misused or mistreated like this, and, promise to never do it again. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Sun, everything is fine. 19, 1 plus 9, 10. 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords. So they love you. They feel like you are their soulmate. They are not happy without you, but they can't, do anything about it. So they just have to like it and accept it and, dig it. But many nights they miss you, and their life has been halted in some way. Clarify the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. They hope that you will learn more from life and then realize that everything isn't black and white. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Hermit. So this is their little child. You are like this and they are okay, so I will go it alone because you don't want me anymore. And the Page of Swords, it's telling me that they don't want to take the blame for this. Their inner child is saying, I'm always blamed, I'm always the black sheep, I'm always the one that's being told that I'm wrong and other people are right, and I'm not going to allow that in my life anymore, but I'm also lonely because I'm missing you. Okay, so do we have any divine advices here? Blossoming abundance. Okay. Oh, the love in itself is blossoming abundance, but it doesn't, I don't know if it's a two-way street here. Maybe you don't love this person anymore. Do you still love this person? All tied up. Yeah, it's like Dua Lipa's new rules. One, don't let him in. and don't call, don't let him in, don't be his friend, whatever. You have decided that like this person have got all their chances and that was the last chance, and now it's, you know, Queen of Swords Tower is over. So what's going to happen now? The thinking woman. So kind of this, the thinking woman, the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. It basically waits for you to mature, actually, in this situation. It's not that you are immature, but you have learned to put boundaries, and now you have these boundaries, and in the future these boundaries will be more balanced. In a way, they won't be so like black and white either or. And it's not something we can, you know, fake. It needs to come like by life experiences, and eventually we're not so touchy-feely anymore. It's like, I can protect myself, so I can deal with also difficult people. Stabbed in the back, heartbroken, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. This is how this relationship felt for you. Now we have just seen this person's view, but for you it was like a really horrible situation. Coffee cup, sunglasses. If you would ever be with them, you wouldn't reveal yourself in the way you did before. You would be much more cold, cutting with your words, and say things like, yeah, I know you really mean it. It's like when you did that thing to me. So possibly it's not a great idea to meet up because it would probably not be like a nice thing. Sorry, I had the deck in reverse. I was a fool. I will fight for our love. This is what this person says to you about this when you got stabbed in the back. Their soul still loves you, and even if you never talk to them again in this lifetime, they will continue loving you. Maybe they needed to learn this lesson that if you do want too many things to a person, and one day you won't be forgiven anymore. They might have gotten chance upon chance and they took it for granted, and one day you didn't give more chances, and this is this person's life lesson. I can't see like a quick solution to this, but I'm seeing that you are on the right track, doing the right thing, learning the right things. So it's not a bad thing that this happened. Everyone needed to learn what they learned, and only time can heal the wounds and make us stronger and more wise, so that we in the future, if we get another chance, we don't make the same mistakes. So be sure to, you know, have learned something from your, it's for everyone, not only this scenario, but you know, you did one thing that wasn't, it felt nice, but it wasn't nice, and you know that you're proud to do it again, but try to not to. Next time you get a chance, try to do the opposite, and that you can fake until you make it. For example, let's say that you always want to be super cool, you know, don't be super cool. It's easy. It's maybe not rewarding for one's ego, but it's going to be very helpful for the relationship. Or if we are possessive of our partner, don't be possessive. It will be very rewarding. There's so many different things that we do that sabotage our relationships, and we don't learn. We do the same thing over and over again. Try to do better next time you get a chance, and then you will, like, this was meaningful because it taught you something, and it's about taking real good care of the chances that we get. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the love reading for August, or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month, to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for elements readings, and all signs readings for the full members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video, and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.